Hey guys, welcome to a two-part demo. This will be part one of setting up the alphabet poster for our first assignment in typography. So what we got set up right here to the left is going to be our target kind of like sample poster. If I turn off my guides there, you can kind of see what it looks like. So this again is just a poster focused on typography. So we're looking at a bunch of different letters. We're putting a sample of an uppercase and lowercase version of that letter, as well as including what the name of that typeface is in the actual typeface. And so by the end of this, you should be introduced to a bunch of typefaces and fonts that you could potentially use on future assignments. So in this layer right here, I've kind of got indicated the different dimensions that this file is using and like what point sizes and dimensions for specific parts of the poster. So to the right here, I'm going to just demonstrate here. And our first demo is going to be on just setting up the grid. So we're going to get in this rectangle for where the word alphabet shows up. And then we're also going to establish where this grid is for all of our different letter samples. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is just offset the border by 1/2 inch from all sides. And to do that, I'm just going to get my rectangle tool, and I'm just going to click once, and that will bring open a little window here where I can actually input dimensions. So this is an 11 by 17 post artboard, which you can see right here. And so to go in 1/2 inch from all sides, I'm going to set the width to 10, which it already is, and then I'm going to set my height to 16. So I hit 16 and hit enter. Right now my color is preloaded to red. Yours might be white. So in this case it's just nice, a nice visual to kind of help see that. To help this get right in the center, so if your rectangle is a little bit off, we're going to use our alignment tools in the options bar. We'll do our horizontal align center, and then we're going to do our vertical align center. And that will just put that image, that rectangle right in the center of our artboard. And now we have that 1/2 inch border that's going all the way around. To turn this into guides, there's a few different ways you can do it. The way I'm just going to show is view and then go down to guides and then make guides. You can see the keyboard shortcut is Control 5, and so we can hit that. And you'll see now that that red rectangle turned into some kind of like greenish blue lines. All right, so good. Let's go ahead and move on. The next thing we're going to do is put in this rectangle for the title, alphabet. And you can see I've indicated it here. It's 10 by 4 inches. And so I'm going to take my rectangle tool again. I'm going to click once. We can see our width is already set to 10 by 16 because we had just created that outline for the guides for the 1/2 inch offset. So now we're going to set the height to 4 inches. So it's 10 by 4. Hit OK. And you can see this is already preloaded with this red right here. I would pick red. Whatever red you like will be great for this particular exercise. If you want the specific red, you could look right here. The actual number that you could input is capital EE1, capital C, 4E. And that'll get you the exact same red that I got right here. You could also put in the CMYK values that you see there. C is 0, M is 99, 99, Y is 64, and K is 0. So I'll hit OK, and now we got that color there. So moving right along, let's now set up our grid right here. For this grid, we're going to use a tool that we've used before. For most of you guys in your tools panel, it's going to be underneath the line segment tool. And if your tools don't look like this, you can go to Window, down to Workspace, and set it to Essentials Classic right there. And that will give you this particular set of tools. So I'm going to click on the line segment tool. I'll go to my rectangular grid tool. And then I'm just going to come out here and click once. When I do that, it's going to give you some options. And so what I want you to set it to is 4 horizontal dividers and 5 vertical dividers. And basically what that'll end up setting is enough spaces for all the letters plus an extra 4. So we're going to hit OK. And you'll notice as well that I had set it to a square, so it's 10 by 10 inches, so that kind of fits within the same space that we have right here. So I'm just going to come and like manually put it over here. Maybe I can put a color on it so we can actually see that a little bit better. And in order to set it to this like same perfect height, you can see my Y height right here I indicated at 5.25 inches. So I'm just going to click on this, and then I'm going to go to my Y height. Right now it's pretty close to it. It's 5.222, so I'm just going to go, I'll move this down just so you can see it move. So Y is at 6.04, so I'm going to go to 5.25 and hit enter, and that looks good. I can also hit horizontal align center just to make sure that it's perfectly aligned within the composition as well. This I want to turn into guides. So again, I'm going to go to View, down to Guides, and then Make Guides. And then you'll see I've got all those boxes now that can be used to actually fill our type in. So that's where we're going to stop with this first demo of just setting up our 11 by 17 artboard with a spot for our title, and then also our locations for all our text below.